Morning, Heath. How you feel?
Hitler.
Hank, it has been a while since we talked about the Nazi dad, but back in the news. What do you got?
I actually wrote the book Mein Kampf 3 and 4.
What?
Mein Kampf 3 and 4, My Struggle. I'm gonna finish it up and then have it published.
Who wrote Mein Kampf 2?
1 and 2 was Adolf Hitler.
I didn't realize he wrote a second one. I thought that there was only Mein Kampf.
No, he wrote 1 and 2, and he wrote it in jail. So I wrote mine in there.
Bill, that's New Jersey's Nazi dad, Heath Campbell, fresh out of Somerset County Jail after a 4.5-month stint. Remember, late last year, Campbell had been wanted by police after being charged with assault, resisting, and evading law enforcement. Campbell says he didn't go far.
I was at home. I was home for the longest time until maybe a month later or so, and then I left. Then I went out to go get my aunt's, and I got caught the same day.
You were at home the whole time that you were supposed to be on the run. You were in Holland down there by the river?
Yep. They could have reached out and touched me, and they didn't.
Campbell became known as Nazi dad because he's fathered 9 children by something like 5 women. He doesn't have custody of any of them, in part because he gave them names like Braun and Adolf Hitler, which the state frowns upon. I met up with Campbell in Flemington, where he told me now that he's out and he's essentially homeless.
You're not sleeping in the park here tonight, are you?
No, I'm sleeping in a motel tonight. Just for tonight. If there's no heat wave tomorrow, then I will be sleeping at either a park or in my car somewhere.
He's got family that he could stay with in PA, Bill, but probation says he can't leave New Jersey for 2 years. On the way to his motel, we stopped off at the Wawa. It was hot, so we were getting sodas. Arms covered with Nazi tattoos, a Sharpied-in swastika on his T-shirt. There's no mistaking Campbell or what he believes, and that's a thing that occasionally backfires.
He's just pulled over. There's a pickup truck that's harassing him. He tried to move to pass the guy who was going too slow, and the guy crossed over to block him. Yeah, I saw the whole thing, man. I'm talking about it. Yeah. And when we drive by that parking lot up there, he might be waiting on you.
As it turns out, whoever was in that truck was not waiting on Campbell. Heath got himself checked in, and we were talking, and that's when the cops showed up.
Somebody was just concerned people were filming stuff. They didn't understand why. You know how people are out here.
And that's kind of my takeaway, Bill. You want to be a Nazi, be a Nazi. That's Campbell's choice. But if you buy that ticket and take that ride, there's a price to be paid, and Campbell knows that all too well.
Why do I have to be harassed, and why do I have to be on this stuff? Why can't they just leave me alone? They took my family from me. Come on, just leave me be. Just let it be. Just leave me be. Let me believe in what I want to believe. I'm not doing anything wrong. All these years, on my record, there's no hate crime. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah, my nerves would be shot too, I guess. The police showing up was a surprise for me. We had not done anything wrong, and we'd been conversational for an hour and a half. But right or wrong, is that what you buy yourself when you walk out the front door and basically say, I'm a white supremacist?
I'm sorry, I still just can't wrap my mind around the fact that multiple people slept with this guy, let alone had kids with him.
9 kids.
What I don't understand is, does he even understand what he's doing? Mein Kampf, my struggle. That wasn't his struggle. How are you going to continue off of somebody else's struggle in your life?
Questions.
Does he even get what he's doing?
I'm not even going to attempt to answer that question, but he actually does have his documentary, Meet the Hitlers, I think is on Showtime or HBO right now. So
Love the guy, hate the guy. The guy, he preaches all kinds of hate. But you're right. Somewhere in there is a person that's got kids, and there are a lot of victims when people act in an irresponsible way like that. And I think you're watching the suffering because actions have consequences, and whether your free speech is protected to put a swastika on your chest or not, people react to it. He's paying the price. It's hard to watch.